Jesus said to pay Caesar what Caesar is due and then do what you got to do with the rest, right? So people always be asking me, Trap, like, how do I not pay taxes on this? How do I not pay taxes on that? I'm going to just keep it 100% real with you. There's never been a time where I thought about not paying Uncle Sammy's taxes. So what I did was I got me with a good accountant. You definitely need to stop using H&R Block. You definitely need to stop using like TurboTax. You definitely need to stop using those people because they not for you or the benefit of you, right? And one of the things I shifted my mindset and, you got to get to this phase was I stopped looking for income tax checks. Once you learn these 6 phases of money, it will truly change how you look at money, how you see money, and how you use your money. These 6 phases are extremely important if you truly want to have financial freedom and create legacy. Most people often skip these 6 stages and they go straight to the investing. They go straight to the, I want to build generational wealth, right? But you cannot forget these 6 phases. And I feel like I went through them. I feel like once I learned them and understood them, I was able to then put them together so they can all work for me. So what I want you to do is I want you to get your pen, I want you to get your pad and write this down. Listen to it a couple times, even if you don't catch it, right? But let's like and subscribe. Let's get to it, man. It's your boy, the Wall Street Trapper, the 6 phases of money. So the first phase I want to actually talk to you about is the income phase. Now listen, you can't do nothing if you don't got no income. So income is simply how do I earn money? Or let's go even a little deeper. What skills do I need to have in order to be valuable enough for people to give me some money? Right? What skill set do you have? So you already got a job. And let's just get to this right quick. I want y'all to understand this. We already know that one source of income is financial suicide. Matter of fact, it's premeditated, meaning you know it. You see what you know what's happening here. I think one source of income is premeditated financial suicide because so much stuff is going wrong in the market. For me, I created a couple other areas to get money. One, I created a business around education. 2, I had a business that when it comes to the stock market, buying stock, selling stock, investing in stock, right? And 3, I used this doggone YouTube channel for YouTube could pay me to get some money, right? So that was the income phase. The next phase we gotta understand is the tax phase. Here's what we know. You can't get away from this, y'all. Jesus said to pay Caesar what Caesar is due and then do what you gotta do with the rest, right? So people always be asking me, Trap, like, how do I not pay taxes on this? How do I not pay taxes on that? I'm going to just keep it 100% real with you. There's never been a time where I thought about not paying Uncle Sammy's taxes, right? So what I did was I got me with a good accountant. You definitely need to stop using H&R Block. You definitely need to stop using like TurboTax. You definitely need to stop using those people because they not for you or the benefit of you, right? And one of the things I shifted my mindset and you got to get to this phase was I stopped looking for income tax checks. I started asking myself, what do I have to do to pay the government? Now, I know that may sound weird. I know that may sound crazy, but I want you to ask yourself this. What are the laws, what are the strategies, and what are the loopholes that I have to read up on? What are the advantages that I need to learn about? Because here's what we understand about America. And if you don't understand this about America, I promise you, you need to do some more research. America has never been designed to benefit the worker. It has been designed to benefit off the worker. America has never been designed to benefit the worker. It has been designed to benefit off the worker. This is why as a worker, you pay the most taxes, but as an entrepreneur and an investor, you pay the least taxes. It's capitalism at its best, right? So as a worker, you have to pay the most taxes. You're talking about anywhere between 32 to 37%. As an entrepreneur or investor, your taxes immediately go all the way down to 21%. Now, in that same area, now the government says, hey, you are a contributor to the American wealth. So here's what we need to do. You need to learn these laws. You need to learn that. You need to own real estate. You need to learn that there's things you can write off in your business. You need to learn that if you own agriculture and buy land and you put some cattle or some pigs or some chickens on your land, we got something for you. You need to learn that if you buy real estate, you can keep transferring your real estate without having to pay taxes, but you got to keep on transferring the profits and you got to keep on buying it a certain amount of time. Hey, you need to get a 501c3 so you can have a foundation. You can use money from your business and put it into the foundation and let the foundation pay for certain things. So you need to hire people. Like there's trainings there's so many things that you need to learn about taxes and the tax code, and you need somebody to teach you that, right? So get you a good CPA, learn everything you can, but don't just go off what you hear people say on the internet. Also, y'all keep saying, Donald Trump ain't pay no taxes. Guess what? People just whacked him over the head with $353 million, right? You don't want to go to jail for that. You don't want to do that, right? Well, Amazon don't pay no taxes. Well, guess what? Amazon hires 1.1 million people. Guess what else Amazon does? They build huge facilities all over America. Huge facilities. Guess what else Amazon does? They have a company by the name of AWS, which is the #1 web provider for who? The government. Last time I checked, none of us ain't got no web services that help the government. Last time I checked, none of us ain't got a 1.1 million people working for us. And the last time I checked, none of us ain't building no big old facilities. So stop comparing yourself to Jeff Bezos. Stop comparing yourself to him. Just figure out what are some of the tax codes and some of the tax laws that I need to learn. I don't want to pay zero taxes. I just want to lessen what I got to pay. That's number 2. Number 3, investing. Now, most people going to transfer investing from savings. You can do it either other way. Matter of fact, we'll go with number 3 with savings. And here's why. You need to be liquid at some point, right? So you got to ask yourself this question. What are some of the systems that I need to put in place that's going to force me to save money? Now, I'm not a huge fan of saving money. You know, I'm the person that uses VOO as a savings account. That's the S&P 500 from Vanguard, because on average, it gives me a 12% return, right? So what am I using? What systems do I have in place? So for me, I'm going to be real, I only got like $13,000. I think I got $8,000 in a savings account. Everything else is either invested or in VOO. Why? Because I even want my money working for me if I'm saving it. So saving is important. And one of the systems you need to put in place out the gate is every week you need to pay yourself a certain amount of money. I like to be aggressive, so I like to tell people start with 10, 15, 20%. You know why? Because if you have less, you actually learn how to do more, right? When you have your bank account or when you got overtime, you've already spent that money. Right, when you hit the scratch off or you work you done spent that money before you even got it, right? And then what happens when you pay off one bill, you start using that money instead of saying, yo, I paid off a bill or I paid down this credit. The money I was putting toward this every week, let me still live like that and use that money I'm going to add this to what I'm paying myself every week now, right? But no, we think about it like, yep, I done paid the car off, I done paid the truck off, I done paid this bill off, I done paid this credit down. So once you're going to put the work in to do that, now you start using that as free money. No. Use that as, oh, this is my savings money, this is my investing money. But here's my 3 rules. Invest more than you save. Save more than you spend, and spend less than you have to. Those 3 can go with these 6 phases of money. The next thing you need to get to is investing. So for me, investing makes up 70% of what my income does, right? And the reason why is because all right, let me say this. My cameraman probably gonna have to bleep this out. I'm an at heart, y'all. And guess what I do know? Like I'm 100% not aware of who I am, right? I'm 100% aware of what I would do if I just look at these numbers all day sitting in the bank. If I look at some money all day, I'm going to go spend that, spend that, spend that, and I'm going to lie to myself and get it right back. But what happens when they get back and always get right back? Y'all been there before, right? Like I'm aware, right? It's sometimes I be like, yo, Trap, I'm putting my credit cards in the little safe box I got. Why? I'm at all yet. You feel me? I ain't all the way transformed. I'm in the middle point of the transformation, right? I'm at the middle point where I know what I need to do. I got the money to do it, but the streets keep calling me. They be like, Trap, come back, buy. You got money invested. Buy. And I always got to fight the urge. So I ain't no different than y'all, man. I ain't no different than y'all. So I learned the stock market was a great place for me because one of the things I started doing to myself often was when I had the urge to buy something, I would just put it in the market. And it felt better for me. Like, ooh, I just bought this. I just bought that. And I'm going to be real with you. I'm going to be 100% real with you. When I have those urges, I'll go buy stocks that come that I already own, and I don't care what the price be sometimes. Just so I can get that scratch, that itch off me. I'm human like y'all. These people gonna lie to y'all. You should do this, and you should do that, and you should do this. Then they cut the camera off, and they everything opposite of what they telling you to do. I'm telling y'all, for the most part, I do what I'm supposed to do, but there's the time when I got the itch, and I gotta go buy the NVIDIA. I gotta go buy the Facebook. I gotta go buy the Google. I don't care what the price is, because I just need to spend some money. And I'd rather spend some money on some assets. So create the habit around spending money on assets. Invest in your money, whether it be stocks, whether it be real estate, whatever it is. Maybe buying businesses, you need to learn that. Number 5, financial freedom. So let's talk about it. We went through income. We went through taxes. We went through savings. We went through investing. And now we're going to talk about financial freedom. This one is important for us because we need to know what our freedom price is. What is your freedom price? What does it cost for you to be free? What does that look like? So freedom to me is simply saying all my bills are taken care of on auto pay. I can get out my bed when I won't get out my bed. I can move when I want to move. Financial freedom price. I got time freedom. I got location freedom. You feel me? I got the freedom. Time freedom, I can do whatever I want to do with my 24 hours. Location freedom, I can go wherever I want with my 24 hours. And F you freedom, meaning I can tell somebody F you and not care what happens after that. I'm just keeping it real. Right? So what does that look like for you? So for me, it was buying enough assets to where the assets gave me financial security. Right? Not me saying, as long as my bills paid, I'm good. That's financial trauma. Having enough assets to say, yo, my assets, like today, we lost 19,000 in the stock market, but this week alone, I made in total 100 and some thousand in the stock market. My assets give me FU money. I ain't got to go do nothing I don't want to do. Right? That's not counting. That's just in one account. That's not counting the other stuff we got going on. FU money, time freedom, right? The ability to not miss one of my daughter's performances, the ability not to miss none of your kids' performances, the ability to go on the field trip, the ability to get up late for work and not be pissed off at your boss trying to hold it over your head, the ability to stay on vacation a little bit longer than you wanted to because you enjoying it, not because you got to cut it short because you got to go back to work because the bills due. We talking financial freedom. And lastly, legacy. How do you take that same system and pass it down to the generation that's coming behind you? That same system, income, taxes, saving, investing, financial freedom. You take them same 5 pillars, and how do you pass them down to the people that's coming behind you to create legacy so that now they inherit those same habits? They inherit the habit of income. But now because you passed it down to them, they can now work a job that they love and not working a job that they have to. Right? They can be a doctor because they love it. They can be a lawyer because they love it. They can go be a PE teacher because they love it. They can be a nurse because they love it, not because they need a job, but because they love it because you already made sure that they're financially secure. They can be a photographer. They can be a teacher. They can be a policeman, whatever they want to be because they love it, not because they have to do it. They know how to pay their taxes. They know how to be an investor. They know how to start businesses. They know how to get tax breaks. They know how to save. They know how to do these things because you taught it to them. That's why we call this the 6 valuable phases of money. All the other stuff is cool. These are the 6, matter of fact, we're gonna call this the 6 most valuable phases of money. Right? The 6 most valuable phases of money. And you learn these, because then when you create legacy, you say, how can I give my kids the good life? How can I give my nieces and nephews the good life without them struggling to build it the way that I did? How can I leave my husband or wife with the same blueprint that they don't fall off? Because what I've learned is that a lot of people, once they pass away, their significant other fall off. Because you know what they say, 2 incomes is better than 1. But what happens when you got multiple incomes from asset and you ain't doing the work for them? You just putting a little thinking power behind it. We talking legacy here. So income, taxes, savings, investing, financial freedom, and then legacy. And that's how we become certified Wall Street travelers, man. I hope y'all like this video, man. Like it, subscribe to it, share it with somebody. Also, don't forget each and every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can check us out on our other channel called Trapping Tuesdays. Check out our show live, man. I love y'all. Y'all have a good night. Salute.